We are at Le Manoir Quait'Saisons in our gardens, which are totally organic, and I would like to show you, make you discover a few vegetables which have been specially chosen because they are that special, full of flavor. We always grow at least 20 or 30 varieties of cows to find the best. What is the best? Most importantly, the best textures, the best flavors, the best color. So here we have Nantes cows, French F1 this time. Okay, voila, voila. Not too big, not too small, they've got time to develop their sugar, their flavor. And here when I do that, look how thin the root is. So it's all, often cows have got a big core, which is very fibrous, no flavor. Here it's all about sweetness. So this variety is called Côte de Nantes, and that variety has keep winning every year on all the trials of cows we do. So you have really truly here a cow experience, the best. Look at these wonderful colors. And look. Look how gorgeous it is. Up, voila. And the wonderful thing about growing these varieties of beetroot, they're slow growing, they can last, you can leave them in the earth up to December, they'll fatten up, they'll be even sweeter and more delicious. And you can do hundreds of dishes, you know, a terrine of beetroot, a bit of horseradish, a beautiful salad of beetroot. It's so simple and it's so delicious. You can smoke them a little bit if you want to. That offers so many wonderful recipes and inexpensive. Really, they're easy to grow for the gardener and delicious to eat as well. But my favorite variety is the Crapaudine. But the Crapaudine we seeded it a bit too late, so I hope they will bulb up. But that's the best. The Crapaudine is a uneven beetroot. The flavor is so sweet. Yes, there's a bit of acidity. And I'm so sorry I couldn't show it to you, but believe me, that's to me my favorite, which we have grown at least for 30 years. That's meant to be me. Yes, but anyway, we are in a beautiful space here of celeriac, like ranges of soldiers, you know, and you've got this beautiful fat bulb ripening. They'll be ready in about a month's time. And they're fattening up now, they're beautiful. And you can do everything with that. You can have a beautiful soup with the tops, the flavor, or in salads, or you can pan fry them or deep fry them. And you have the bulb, which can do the best, the very best salad of celeriac created. It's so simple. There's a bit of walnut, a bit of chicory, and you're in heaven. Celeriac heaven, okay? And they are, to me, that's one of my favorite, very great favorite. And of course, that reminds me, it's connected with home, because my papa would grow them as well. I would help him as well, okay? But this, don't forget that. That can prepare them. The flavor of that is incredible. The smell is divine, powerful, peppery, strong, like the celeriac. Bon appétit. Here we have a wonderful bean, which is called haricot beurre, or Butterbean, okay? And what's so wonderful about this bean, the flavor is totally different from its cousin, the French bean, haricot vert. This one you need to cook it longer, just plain salted water, okay, for about 12 minutes. And then, and only then, the flavors and the textures will appear. So you need to cook it longer. But so easy to grow in a teepee. You can have fun, your child can invite your child to grow his teepee, and you help him, you show him how to do the growing, and you come with that. And that, believe me, with a bit of parsley, garlic, it is divine. Absolutely. See? No threads, they're very tender. That is, if you pick them at the right time. Really a great variety, which I love so much. We are in a tomato field here, undercover, okay, and One of my favorite tomato, and of course it is not quite ripe. This Marmande is one of the very best variety for tomato salad. It's delicious. I tell you what, I will show you. You see what? You have here all the acidity, you can see there's a concentration of lots of water and lots of acidity. That's all and that's all the sweetness. And you can see the walls are very small, very thin. And that's what creates the magic in sweetness and acidity. Okay? And that is really truly a fantastic tomato. Never for stuffing. Don't try to stuff a Marmande, she will collapse. Use a cœur de bœuf. Okay? Here we got the Tigerella, which is a really, actually, at first I was a bit dubious about that variety, but actually it is actually very, very beautiful and very tasty. It's nearly ripe, just at the beginning of the season here. You can see, look, all that, again, mixture of sweetness of the walls of the flesh, and here's a beautiful juice inside, which is very acidic. Nearly there, great perfume, length of flavor, really good. This tomato is totally iconic, especially in Italy. You have either Roma or you have the San Marzano, or that's the San Marzano. And it's best known to cook tomato paste, tomato sauce. Why? It's very simple, because it's all sweetness. Look how thick the walls are, very little acidity. Look at that. Very little acidity and all, so it's easy to cook. You don't have to cook it for long to get that beautiful paste which is going to create your beautiful tomato sauce on your spaghetti, on your lasagna. It's really the best tomato for cooking, for pasta. Delicious. So you got a black cherry tomato here, which I use for my essence of tomato. And my essence is finding the heart of the tomato. And to find the heart of a tomato is not easy. And I do the clearest juice extraction from that very beautiful cherry tomato. The K variety is also very good. And you can see why. Lots of seeds, lots of juice, little wall, brilliant balance. That's when you have the best flavor. So I crush them, marinate them with a bit of basilic, a bit of salt, pepper. The salt cures the tomatoes, and I put them into a big bag and I let them extract their juice, the essence, the very heart of the tomato. So they're delicious. The flavor is incredible because the sweetness and the acidity make the character of that extraction of the water tomato. And here, those tiny little jewels here, I call yellow Clementine, and I'm doing a mix, okay, of this tomato with this one, 1/3, 2/3. That one has much more sweetness and that one's got lots of acidity. You understand why. Look, it's all juices, hardly any wall whatsoever, hardly any sweetness. It's quite a big acidity. And again, the balance of sweetness and acidity creates the length and the power of the flavor. And we all interested, we all love flavor. So with just a few tomatoes, with thousands and thousands of varieties, I love the Black Russian as well. I think it's one of my favorite tomatoes. Cœur de bœuf as well for roasting beautifully or stuffing. So see, every tomato is more or less has got a role to play in gastronomy. I really hope that you have enjoyed that little tour of my garden. We grow 150 varieties of vegetables here, but at your home, just go 3 or 4 varieties and look for taste, for deliciousness. And I hope you will enjoy that too. And try to make your child understand the miracle of that little seed, which will grow in a magnificent plant and feed the family. It makes sense.